This video is going to be about one change in the liver flush to optimize the results that I've experienced. Now, I've done 27 liver flushes as of today. So the liver flush is the protocol. I'll post a link at the end of the video where you start out softening up the stones with a malic acid for a week period, 7 days, and then on the last day of the liver flush, clean out the colon with a high enema or coffee enema, or go in and get a professional colonic irrigation. And then the liver flush on that day is going to be Epsom salt at 6 o'clock with water, Epsom salt at 8 o'clock with water, and then 10 o'clock. Normally I would use grapefruit juice and olive oil, about a cup of each, in a mason jar and shake it up. This time the difference was I used not grapefruit juice, but lemon juice. That's something that Andres Moritz had talked about, and I never tried it before, but it was so much better. First of all, there's no sugar in it. I'm not having any sugar or carbs anymore, so at least for the last couple weeks. So that's the one thing I like. No sugar in it. That was actually the reason I bought it, lemon juice. The other thing was the Epsom salt. I put a teaspoon of the Epsom salt in with the olive oil and the lemon juice. The thinking was that it would somehow loosen up the stones more in the liver or in the gallbladder and create more friction and momentum. Let me just tell you, it did. It did. Now, I did this last time 2 months ago when I did the liver flush. It didn't do anything for me, but I used grapefruit juice, and it didn't even give me hardly any results. Now, I would say this time, the results were insane. Some of the best results I've had in years. Now, I started doing the liver flush back in 2016, and I did it consistently for, I'd say I did it consistently. I'd have to check, but it was close to like 18 times in 2 years, which is almost every single month. On the new moon, that's when it's done. It's on the new moon. Seems to be the best protocol. I don't know why, but something to do with the tides, and that just comes directly out of the book from the master Andres Moritz. If you haven't read the book, you could get it on Scribd free, or if you subscribe to that, there's a PDF version of it. Andres Moritz, Amazing Liver and Gallbladder Flush. It's a great read. So, lastly, just a liver flush overall is probably the best thing I've ever done for my health. It doesn't cost any money. People do it. They don't. No doctors recommend it. They have all these diets and fads and cleansing and detoxing. None of that crap is. It's not even close, dude. I mean, when I do the liver flush. All right, let me give you an example. Yesterday, my scale, I weighed in at 163.5. I was like, damn, that's not really that good. Today, I weighed in, okay, and I got it logged in at 159.2. That's 4.5 pounds. 4.5 pounds. Was that the cleansing of the colon and the liver flush? Or was it just a day of fasting? Because I fast all day. I don't know, but man, the results are tremendous. So you can't tell me that a detox or some other BS is effective. So, oh yeah, I liked that. No, dude. I'm actually going to show you the results at the end of the video. So stop watching now if you don't want to see the results, or you have a weak stomach or something like that, because it's kind of nasty. But I've shown this before on this channel, so I'm not really worried about sharing it. I will share it. Now, lastly, before I run, I'm going to be up in Mount Shasta. My buddy Rob Potter, shout out to him. He does an annual conference up there. I'm going to speak at it starting on either, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday of this upcoming week, which is going to be I'm arriving on the 21st, and I'll be there through this Sunday, I think it's the 23rd. Either way, Wednesday night I'm arriving. I'll be there through Sunday. It's a great conference, just about, a lot of the woo-woo stuff, spiritual getaway retreat stuff. But, I need this. I like and appreciate, like, once a year, a retreat up in Mount Shasta. It's right up at the headwaters, right where the Sacramento River starts. It comes out of the ground. And so what I do is I bring up bottles of water in 5-gallon jugs, and I just get it right out of the spring. And I love doing that. It's just the best water I've ever had. Better than any purified water I could ever find. Just right out of the spring. So I'll be doing that up at Mount Shasta. I'll post the link on how to go to the conference in this video below. And I'll post a playlist on how to do the liver flush for anybody who hasn't already done it. Here's a challenge. Do it on the new moon starting next month. You can knock it out. You know, and if you haven't done it yet, no matter if you're 21, 18, or whether you're 45 or whether you're 99, it's never too late to do the liver flush. And if you're on a habit of doing it every single new moon, like I've been, you know, for the first few years, and now I'm back on it to like, because I'm realizing I have to do it more. Hey man, it's truly an enlightening and uplifting experience, and especially this time when I had just tremendous results. Again, the one thing that I added to it was I changed from grapefruit juice to lemon juice, and the major difference was 1 teaspoon of Epsom salt in with that mixture. Closed my nose, take it down, slept for about 7 hours, woke up, took the Epsom salt in the morning and the Epsom salt again at the next morning, 2 hours later, and then had amazing results, which I'll share at the end of the video. So much love. I'll see y'all soon. And there's one other thing I want to mention about body fat. Body fat, I'm realizing, is a tremendous low body fat. It's not just looking good. It looks awesome having 6-pack abs and being the most ripped guy out there. Trust me, that's very motivating. But what I'm realizing is that there's something the doctors are talking about. I'm not educated enough to really talk about this yet, but I will be soon. Doctors are discovering now that there's some body fat is different. There's different layers of body fat. There's like good, healthy body fat, and then there's this really bad body fat when a guy has a big beer gut. That's not just beer. It's really, really bad. And so this fat, we have to get rid of it. And I think the liver flush is one way to help maintain the body fat. And there's other ways as well that I've discovered. I'm going to talk about this up there at the Mount Shasta conference. And I will try to record that as well on my new phone I'm about to get. Verizon hooked me up. So with the smoking deal on the new S23 Ultra, which I would never have bought if it wasn't for some sort of a hookup. All right, this is Gavin Mehl coming at you. I'll post the results here now at the end. That's the size right there.